Hey, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Mars, and Venus. I already pulled 3 cards. Well, I didn't. I was shuffling and those came out. And so I'm going to keep those 3 cards that fell out. You have cleansing, over it, and intimacy. There's somebody who you've shared a lot of chemistry with, but it could have just been like a very strong, like sexual, connection. I just feel like there was like this feeling of always wanting to be close with this person, but it's like you're like close, but like it never really gets anywhere. And with this over it card, I just feel like she wrote no on her middle finger. It's like now you guys are not answering this person. With this cleansing card, I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of detoxing in your life, clearing out, I'm hearing ancestral patterns, but I was going to say clearing out any type of like people in your life who are not really helping you grow, right? It says better person, clean up. So it's like even you guys might be eating better with this oatmeal here in the bowl, like fruits and vegetables. I just feel like you guys are cleaning up your life in more than one way. Generational. Also, when it comes down to love, the Four of Wands, you guys are walking through a new door. That's 1111, right? This could be a twin flame of yours. And it's funny because Four of Wands is my twin flame card. And the twin flame was on the bottom of this deck, but I wasn't going to use that card because I just wanted 3. So this could be a twin flame connection, and that makes a lot of sense of why you guys would walk away from this person, because that connection is very, very difficult. There's always a lot of waiting, a lot of hurt, a lot of healing, a lot of, just back and forth with this person. I just feel like you guys are so over this. You guys are on a new path. The King of Swords, you're seeing things clearly now, and not how you hoped they were going to be. In the past, I feel like there was this hope that something would change, that something would come together in this connection, and it just never quite did. Or maybe it did and it just didn't go anywhere, right? But you guys, like I said, you're on this whole new path. You guys are speaking your truth. You're listening to your intuition. You're following where you're being called. The Two of Pentacles, that could have been something that you guys were thinking of doing for a while. Like that could have been a decision that you guys were holding on to for like 2 years, or just going through it for 2 years, just like a pattern of just like back and forth. And every time that you guys feel like you're getting closer, it's like you guys get pulled backwards again. There's lots of delays, So I feel like you guys have been planting a seed here with the Seven of Pentacles. This could be for your career. It could be a new you. But I feel like you're setting something on fire. Like there's a lot of like energy behind this new beginning for you. You're planting a seed and you're definitely nurturing it. And it's going to grow. You do have the Five of Swords. So I do feel like this person and you are feeling this emptiness, this ending here. Like, I feel like you're upset about it. They're upset about it. It's not something that you wanted to do, but it's something that you needed to do in order to push you to your healing, right? How's this person feeling? The Four of Cups, like they've missed out on an opportunity with you. The Death card and the High Priestess, they saw this coming. They knew you were going to do this at one point in time because this person was very inconsistent. They were very back and forth with you. It was just one thing. Look. The Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, they knew it's a matter of time before you would have walked away from them. They were seeing it. They were feeling it. They're like, sooner or later, this person's not going to let me back in, And I feel like that's exactly what's happening. Now this person feels like they need to make a change. I mean, you have the Death card, the Page of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. They're inspired to change. You could also set them on a path of awakening, or maybe even the dark night of the soul. Ever since they've lost this connection with you or lost you, it's like they've been listening to their intuition, that they know that they need to make a change and step out the box here. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, that's huge change. This person's definitely learned a lesson here dealing with you. What is the lesson? The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so they could have been somebody like, they should have listened to their intuition, because it's like they were very confused, but it's like they got all these signs telling them that this could have been something that would have been long term. But they literally were blocking that out. They were listening to, they could have also had other options too as well. Like maybe this person didn't want to settle down. They were getting signs everywhere that they should, but they didn't, and everything happens for a reason too. So this person needed to go on a different path, so this way they could realize, okay, well, maybe this is not the path I want to go on. I need to make change, right? The Five of Wands. they're having a difficult time making change because, you know, you are setting them on a path, like I said, the dark night of the soul and awakening here, but it's like they're at the very beginning of it, or they're kind of in the middle with the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles, they're working through it, but it's very hard for them. So the Ace of Wands, to start fresh. So what is their intentions? You have the Hangman, the Queen of Wands. It's another card of an awakening and getting their power back. I feel like this person's intentions is to get their power back, to figure out what it is that they want, to see things in a different perspective now. I feel like this person took advantage that you would always take them back. And I don't feel like this person ever thought that you were going to deny them your love. And now that you've done that, it's totally shifted this person's perspective. They're like, oh, if I don't make a change, like I'm going to end up losing something that I really love. You know, the Empress, somebody who takes care of me, somebody who nurtures me back to health. Like I feel like you've healed this person. I feel like you've kind of kept this person. It's like you're like a mother to this person. You were very nurturing. You were very caring and empathic and understanding and patient even. You could also be very spiritual or very religious, and they just really look up to you. Look, this is how they view you. The Empress and the world and the sun. Holy shit. Libra, Leo energy, strong ass Leo energy. It's like you guys saw the good in them when nobody else could, right? And it's like you were always, like you always had their back and you never saw them any differently. And I feel like you guys still love this person. You still care for this person. You want the best for them, but you're not going to allow this person to constantly keep on coming back up in your life and without any type of goals for the future, right? And so with the World, the Empress, the Sun, and the Strength card, like this person has very strong feelings for you. They really look up to you. It's like they put you on a pedestal. All major arcanas too, by the way, I just realized. Like you are someone that's they're very majorly connected to in this lifetime. I just seen 700. They feel very lucky to have you. And there's like nobody else that's out there that's like you. So I feel like this person has spent some time trying to move on because it was easier. Like this connection is way too strong for them. Especially if this is your twin flame. It doesn't have to be your twin flame, but if this is your twin flame, it was easier for them to walk away than it was to stay, because staying would have mean that they were going to have to make some quick changes, and they weren't ready for that until they lost you. You know, if you just recently cut this person off, you see how she's like guarding her cub? This person's... It's only a matter of time before they start making the changes that they need to make. But by then, it may end up being too late. You're very strong. You're very independent. You are not relying on this person coming back. Like I said, you guys are done. This is for somebody who is completely done with the back and forth just because the chemistry, right? This person, there's a lot of energy. You guys have a lot of energy. This person, like when they're around you, they may get goosebumps and butterflies and... You know, Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I feel like you guys, and the Hermit, you guys learned a major life lesson here. You guys had the time to do some soul searching and to really get to know yourself on a different level here. And I feel like you guys are making complete turnaround in your whole entire life. Like you're no longer the person that you used to be. And that could be very shocking for this person. You are putting the work into yourself and you are moving forward with your head held high. And it's like, I feel like you guys feel like you're not missing out on anything. Like it sucks that this, you know, that you're walking away from this person, but I feel like you guys trust the fact that you will be able to find somebody that can give you what you're looking for, and you're not going to wait for this person anymore, right? I just want to get a message from this person's soul to yours. At last. They don't want you to give up now when you came this far, because it'll all be worth it in the end. That's what they want you to know, that they're going to come through and it's going to be worth it in the end, because they're going to make the changes that are needed. So maybe in the future there is going to be reconciliation, but you know, time will tell, right? You have grieving. They're stuck in grief and they're unable to see that they still have the power to create a positive change. I feel like that was more so in the past. And betrayal. This person was used to running away, like I said, because it's easier. They could have betrayed you. They could have broke their promises with you. And you have love as a fire. You set their heart on fire. It's a natural and undeniable connection. This person's never going to be able to forget you. They're never going to be able to let you go. Especially if this is a twin flame. You guys are just going to have to deal with this next lifetime too. And you have foolish. Like this person feels like a clown for screwing things up and crossing the line with you. And messing up this connection. But they're too embarrassed to come forward. I was saying that with the Five of Swords. The way he's crying and holding his face. Or it might be a girl. And then you have investigating. So this person could be snooping around, asking friends about you, see if you're dating somebody else, to see if you've moved forward. They could be checking online. And then you have the last card. It says breaking free. They're freeing themselves from their self-imposed prison and leaving behind all that kept them away from you. So like I said, this person is making changes. And for some of you guys, that may be very hard to believe. And some of you guys are completely over it. You're like, yeah, you know, I'll believe it when I see it, right? So anyway, let's get guidance for when this person comes back in. I feel like you guys already know what to do. I just seen divine intervention, and then I just seen marriage too as well. Marriage card can be about being committed to what you are promising yourself. The Eight of Swords. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head when this person comes back around. Allow yourself to see, take the blindfold off, ask questions, trust yourself. The Knight of Pentacles, take your time with this. You don't need to rush. Like if this person messages you, don't go and stress out. Like you don't have to answer this person right away. And the Magician. Whatever you're manifesting is on its way. This is something that you've manifested because at one point in time you wanted this really bad. So it's going to happen. So it's like you get your wish, but maybe it's a little bit too late, right? Anyway, I hope this helps. And remember, with the Magician card, you have everything that you need within you already to get yourself to wherever it is that you want to go. So you're not missing anything by this person not being in your life. There's always something else and something better, okay? With the Moon card, she's crossing this bridge. And it's like when she crosses this bridge, it's like burning the bridge behind her. There's no going back. And look, underneath is the Ten of Swords. So if some of you guys feel like, no, I've been betrayed too much in the past. I don't want to go through this again. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to burn this bridge. I'm not going backwards. And trust yourself with that. Okay? Make the decision that's for your highest good. All right? Anyway, I hope this helps. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, by the way. I know a lot of people get confused with that. And I hope this helps. Toodles.